So setting up new accounts for the social network auto poster, it can be kind of a grueling process. It looks like it can be confusing, but they have really good walkthroughs that really take you step by step on what to do. So let me do by example. When you go to settings, and this one that says snap, it should be in green. It'll say social networks auto poster. Click on that. Then it'll take you to this page. Now what you need to do is you'll just click on add new account, and whichever social media network you want to post it to. And each one tells you exactly how to set it up. So let's say we want to do the Facebook, and you'll just kind of do step by step and just do whatever it tells you to do. So you just give it a quick nickname. So just do like Facebook Heart City. This is just for you so that you can easily, just like this what says, you can easily identify it. So let's say you had different Twitter accounts or different Facebook accounts, you can then name them differently. So we'll just do this for now, just as an example. And then what they have here, they have this on each of these networks. There's this little link up here in the top right corner, and then that'll tell you step by step on what to do. So click on that, and then it'll give you, you go here, go here, go here, just step by step instructions on what to do. And as long as you follow the steps that they say in here, it does it exactly how it needs to be done. Because this is how, whenever I set this plugin up and I connect it to people's Facebook accounts and Twitter accounts, I follow these step by step, and they work every time. So as long as you just read carefully and do everything that they say on here, it'll work correctly. So I won't go into detail on how to do this step by step, just because they explain it. They explain it very well. Facebook is always kind of updating their system, and NextScripts does a really good job at keeping their process updated so that it looks the same, and it's got the same layout and everything. So as long as you follow these steps, like just go right at the beginning, log into your Facebook account, go to the developers page, and the developers page, like Twitter has its own developer page. Just the difference, I think Google Plus does. They have their own developer page, and that's kind of where you'll do a lot of this stuff, getting info from those different social medias and just setting that up. So that's basically um, that's basically all you need to know. And they even give you like the URL that you'll use, because in the steps in here it'll say, put in the URL. Like right here on this step, you'll just put in the site URL, and that's shown right here that they give the URL. And then there's a spot where you have to put in the domain. So here's the URL, and then there's a spot where you have to put in the domain so that those two are connected. And then they also give you the domain for that. So yeah, as long as you follow the steps, the Facebook one I think is the hardest one to do. It's got the most steps, but the other ones, like Twitter is very easy to set up. As long as you have access to it, all you need to do is, your Twitter URL, the API key, and the API secret, access token secret, and this tells you how to get that. That's also in Twitter's developer area. So you'll see right here, log into your Twitter account, and then go to the developer's website right there. So you just go to that, and then it just basically tells you step by step on what to do for that, what to put in each little area. And yeah, so like whenever I set these up, I always go to these instructions and just follow them step by step to make sure that I put everything in properly, and it goes perfect for me every time. There's a few times where something was kind of quirky, kind of messed up. But basically, I think with Twitter, the only problem I had before is you have to have a mobile phone number or like a cell phone number on the account, and if you don't, um, it won't let you it won't let you go through and do everything perfectly, and they have this little workaround to let you know how to do it. Um, if that's not the case. So that's kind of one of the hiccups that I had with Facebook. The one hiccup I had was because Facebook changed their process and something with creating a new app, it wasn't working correctly, and so I kind of had a hiccup with that. That might happen, but this plugin tells you if something's not connected right, or if something's not working right. It'll give you a message saying such and such could not connect, this wasn't working right. And all you could do, then you could just find that message and you could come to this nextscripts.com and then just submit a support ticket. You could just submit a support ticket and they'll get back to you and tell you how to fix it. Or if it's something that they need to fix, that happened one time. I told them, I was like, this isn't working right. What can I do with this? And they said, oh, this is in the next plugin update. We're fixing that, and then they'll just let you know. But that's about it. So once you get the accounts connected, you'll see um, it'll say submit a test post. So you get everything set up, you get all the settings in there, all of this filled out, and the best is to do this where it says title and then hyphen URL, and it's got the percent signs in those, and it tells you down here what you can do with that. So that basically, when it goes out to the social media, it'll say the title and the URL of the post so that they can um, they can see the title of it, and then there's a URL so they can click on it and it will go out. So, and then when you click update settings, you can then go back to the account and it'll say submit test post just to make sure that it's connected right. So you'll just click on that submit test post, and then you can go out to the account, like if it's on your Facebook page or Twitter page, you can just wait at your account and make sure that it went through, and then as long as it submitted the test post and the test post went through, it'll say on there, this was a test post, please ignore, and you can just delete that right away then. So that's basically how that is. And then, so like once you have accounts set up, there's little check boxes on the side. So like, let's say, you don't want to post out to your social media, you want to do a couple posts just on your website, you can uncheck those boxes, and then that'll, make sure that nothing's posted out to them at the time. But also within posts, like when you do a new post, when you go to posts and then you do add new, let's just try that, go to add new, and then what it'll do is it'll show this snap plugin. It'll have its own little section down at the bottom, and all the accounts will show up right here, and you can also click the checkbox next to them. Like let's say you want to post something out to Twitter but not Facebook, you can then uncheck the accounts on the side here. There'll be little checkboxes. So that is how that plugin works. It just like I said, it's basically step by step. As long as you follow the instructions that it gives you for that network, it'll give you the instructions, and just follow those. Just step by step to a T, and it'll go just fine setting that up.